Hey everybody and welcome to Indie Direct, and today we're going to be looking at The Black Masses, an open-world first-person fantasy co-op RPG. The Black Masses features a next generation of crowd-rendering technology rebuilt from the Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, a same game made by Brilliant Game Studios. Explore a 16 square kilometer island populated by hundreds of thousands of possessed inhabitants. So first starting off, this game is in early access, and it really does need a lot of work, but they do seem to be going at it full force, and they're actually releasing updates pretty regularly. Now, before we jump into what's good about this game and what's bad about this game, I'm gonna be dead honest. This game starts off fairly bad. When I first played it, and I played in the first, I think 30 minutes of it, I was not impressed. I was actually quite upset about how this game was turning out. But as you progress through the world a little bit more and start to see these massive hordes and starting to run through and collect your gear and your loot, it does get significantly more fun. So what makes this game fun? Honestly, it's just another zombie game, but doing it in the realm of medieval times. So now you have crossbows and iron bombs instead of just your standard zombie game where you're running around with a pistol. Many weapon variants should hopefully be coming pretty soon, because I would love to see a pike or any other type of medieval weaponry used in this game, because it has such a great potential for that. The environment is another great thing. When I first started up the game, I thought it looked nice, but it also looked generic. It looked like the normal forest area that every game always has. But once exploring more of the area, the mountains, the caverns, the valleys, they all were really just eye-poppingly good looking. Now, I'm not saying AAA status, but it has its charm to it. And last but not least, the biggest caveat about this game is the horde system. Now, a lot of other game developers and game companies have made the horde system, and really I think the only one that I could see that has been the closest to the size would be Days Gone. For one of the missions, you actually have to go to a fort, and coming up over the hill, you see this massive horde. And it's really intimidating when you see all of them, and out of nowhere, they all start chasing you. That is a terrifying moment in this game. What's also great is they don't have it in there quite yet, I don't think, but you can actually start recruiting like this massive army, so you can pit yourself up against this horde, and seeing those two clash together and then you're in the middle trying to fight yourselves just sounds amazing. Now that I've propped this game up a little bit, let's knock it down a few pegs. The bad things. One of the bigger and most important things is loot and weapon finds. These seem to be the bane of everybody's existence right now. They can't find a sword. They're only stuck with an oar. Some objects that are actually in the world that are actually weapons, like you'll see a meat cleaver or a hunting knife, and you can't pick it up. And a lot of people were actually even starting to question if the crossbow was yet in the game, because nobody could actually find one. Now, I do believe this is something they are trying to work and fix, because they see everybody's concerns about it, but in the current state that it is, it's still very difficult to find any decent type of weapons. And another couple negatives that may actually be getting fixed, I'm not quite sure yet, is the animations and enemy types. The animations in the game are very, very generic and very basic, and every single zombie has the same one, so it's seeing a lot of repetition in the animations can get kind of boring. The same swing, the same walk, everything is all exactly the same to every single zombie. Well, at least every single standard zombie. It would be good if they would actually go through and make, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 different animation types to at least make the horde seem more diverse, instead of it just being this whole cobble of watching 14 zombies do the same animation swing at the same time. Now with the enemy types, currently, again, there's only 2 of them, and this could change as the game progresses more in development. Right now, you have your standard zombies, and then you have these hulking sword knight zombies, which I'm really glad they have the knight zombies in there, because it does change up the pace just a little bit, especially when you see these type of heavy armored enemies. But honestly, after putting about 5 hours into the game, it really is just now seeing them and like, oh, okay, so just use the crossbow on them. That's really it. So it'd be nice to actually start to see different types, something like a spitter or a bloated one, I don't know, something to give more diversity to the cast of enemies. That way, while you're going through, these 16 square kilometers, it doesn't start to just get repetitive. But honestly, I enjoyed this game. Even in its early access stage, I was still able to put 5 hours in, and I'm still having fun playing it. You can also do online co-op, so you can have your friend join in the medieval massacre of zombies. And I honestly feel like that this game's just gonna get better the more in the development it gets. They already have a roadmap set out, and it seems like their eye is on the prize. If you guys do like the game, I'll leave a link down below, and whoever's made it this far, you seem to like what we're doing, so why not subscribe? We post new videos 3 to 4 times a week, so you'll see a whole bunch of new indie games that you may have missed. And leave a like or comment, just lets us know if we're doing something right or if we need to change up the formula. And as always guys, I'll see you in the next video, and have fun.